You didn't choose to pick up your phone just now. Something else did. And it wasn't hunger or boredom or even habit. It was a chemical reaction, engineered by teams of psychologists, running exactly the way it was built to run. Today, we are breaking that machine open. In the 1950s, B.F. Skinner put pigeons in a box with a lever, peck it, and sometimes food appears, but not every time. The pigeons who got food every single peck eventually got bored and walked away. The ones who got food randomly pecked for hours, unable to stop. That's called a variable reward schedule. And it's the exact same mechanism running inside every app on your phone. Here's the part most explanations get wrong. The chemical involved, dopamine, isn't the feel good chemical, like most people assume. It's the wanting chemical. It fires strongest not when you get the reward, but in the 3 uncertain seconds before you know if you'll get it. Which means the loading spinner is more addictive than the content itself. You're not addicted to Instagram. You're addicted to not knowing what Instagram will show you next. Now, here's where most videos on this topic stop. But the story doesn't end at dopamine feels nice. Your brain adapts. Every time you get a hit, your receptors grow slightly less sensitive to it. So tomorrow's scroll needs to be a little longer to feel the same. That's tolerance, the exact same curve seen in substance addiction. And the flip side is worse. When you finally put the phone down, your brain is left in an artificial deficit. That restless, itchy, something's missing feeling isn't boredom, it's mild withdrawal. So you open the app again, not to feel good anymore, but just to stop feeling bad. What started as positive reinforcement, chasing pleasure, quietly becomes negative reinforcement, escaping discomfort. That shift is the actual moment a habit becomes a dependency. Layer a second system on top of this, and it gets harder to resist. Humans evolved in tribes of roughly 150 people, where being liked by the group meant survival, and rejection could mean death. Your brain never updated that software. So a like reads as tribal acceptance, and a bad comment reads as danger, which is why one harsh comment can outweigh 100 kind ones. Psychologists call this negativity bias, and it's the invisible fuel behind every algorithm's comment section. This isn't a willpower problem. It's basic neuroscience meeting basic evolution, and it's measurable. Global research on internet use patterns has found problematic use in a striking share of young people, alongside brain imaging studies showing weaker connectivity in the regions responsible for impulse control and decision making in heavy users. Former insiders from the tech industry have said outright that infinite scroll, autoplay, and red notification badges weren't accidents. They were tested, refined, and shipped specifically to keep you unable to look away. Now think about a student prepping for UPSI, boards, or NEET. 10 minutes into studying, the brain gets bored, studying is slow, effortful, uncertain. The phone sitting 6 inches away offers instant, unpredictable, low effort reward. Given a choice between a hard reward and an easy one, the brain will pick easy almost every time. That's not laziness. That's the same lever the pigeon was pecking. So, what breaks the loop? Not willpower. Willpower loses to dopamine on a predictable schedule. That's already been proven. What works is removing the lever itself. Turning off notifications kills the unpredictable ping that triggers checking. Grayscale mode kills the color cues your eye is wired to chase. Keeping the phone in another room doesn't test your self control. It just makes the easy reward harder to reach than the hard one. So effort naturally shifts back to focus. Some people go further with a short digital reset, a few days away from the app that pulls hardest, specifically to let dopamine sensitivity recover so ordinary things start feeling rewarding again. None of this was designed to make you feel weak for checking your phone 40 times a day. It was designed by very smart people to make that outcome nearly guaranteed, which means the real skill was never resisting the urge. It's learning to see the lever, because once you can see it, you stop mistaking the pecking for a choice.